What's up, guys? TJ here, and I'm back with more of my wrestling collection. Now that I'm done with WWE, glad I got that global giant out of the way. Now moving on to the other big companies in my list. So what you're seeing on your screen right now is my TNA collection. Yeah, sadly, I wish it was a little bigger. I thought I had more, but I'm missing a few good ones, and some of the very hard to find ones. I'm missing, I really like if I can get them, best of Fallen Angel Christopher Daniels, the best of America's Most Wanted, best of the NWA title matches, and maybe eventually some more recent events, part of the One Night Only series, maybe if I can find any. So that's an idea for another day. But anyway, so say what you want about the company. I will say there is a reason why I enjoy about this company, and that is the X Division. Okay, without them, TNA wouldn't be where they were. And of course, not to mention, this was the first company where I found out that, wow, there really does exist a six-sided ring. And of course, I think most of us, including myself, include that a six-sided ring is a lot cooler than a four-sided ring. But of course, then again, now companies do six-sided rings these days, except for TNA, for their X Division shows. But anyway, yeah, the X Division was one reason why I said, yeah, screw you, WWE. I won't watch TNA just for the X Division because I love the X Division because what the heck? Come on, a signature division, has no weight limits, and a signature match. Yeah, the Ultimate X match. I love that match. In fact, the first Ultimate X match is one of my favorite moments in the company's history, believe it or not. So yeah, so say what you want about these days. I'd rather not talk about that. So that's they just gotta get better, okay? If not, they're just gonna fade away into obscurity, which I would hate for them to do that. But anyway, let's move on to some good things. Let's talk about the positives. So what you're seeing here is all that, okay? So over here is all my compilation DVDs and special DVDs, and these are all the pay-per-views, okay? So I'm gonna dive right in, okay? So I'm gonna start with these special DVDs. Actually, remember the TNA video game? Yeah. These were the two DVDs that I was given as part of the special deal. Actually, so let's see. There's the exclusive GameStop DVD, and here's the bonus content DVD. The bonus content DVD pretty much explains, how they created the game and all that. And there's 3 bonus matches on here. The 3 bonus matches are AJ Styles and Jerry Lynn and Loki all teaming up against the Flying Elvises. That was the first match in the company's history. Okay, the other matches were Scott Hall and Brian Lawler, of all people, teaming up against Jeff Jarrett and R-Truth, back then known as Ron Killings, which is an interesting match. And the third match is the Chris Sabin versus Juventud Dorada from the Super X Cup Finals of 2003, I think. Yeah, I really don't remember. I'm pretty sure it was that. But hey, those are good. And then this one pretty much has just a sampler DVD of some of TNA's signature matches. It has 2 Ultimate X matches. The 2 Ultimate X matches are the one from Final Resolution, which is 05, which is Styles, Sabin, and P.E. Williams, and the Ultimate X match is from Bound for Glory 07, which was Latin America Exchange versus the Triple X for where it would be no one contenders for the tag team titles, and the other 3 matches are. The King Mountain match from Anniversary 07, the Steel Asylum match from Sacrifice 08, and the Elevation X match, one of the Elevation X matches. I forget which one. It's all on this disc. I'd say disregard those other 3 matches. I'd say the Ultimate X match is well worth it because why not? Because a few of them, those Ultimate X matches that I just mentioned, I don't even have them. Well, maybe. I don't know. So those are that. Now moving on, best of AJ Styles. Why the hell not? The face of the company for 10 plus years. So why not? It's a very good set. Actually, this is the oldest out of my collection. Actually, it's right up there with my VHSs, my Undertaker DVDs. So and of course some pay-per-views in my collection. So it's good to have. I'll probably have to eventually replace it because one of the discs is so scratched up. And one of my favorite matches is on it, and what that is the AJ Styles Amazing Red match. One of my favorite matches ever. Oh well. But anyway, moving on. Good. Think happy thing. Doomsday Best of the Best. Some good matches on here. Let's see. Oh yeah. Best versus AJ Styles from Lockdown 05. Pretty good one. Destination X 05. Best versus Jeff Hardy. And you won there. What else? Oh, barbed wire massacres on here. Good God, yes, there's some good ones on here. Then the 50 greatest moments DVD, which, in my opinion, some from TNA's golden years. Okay, so I mentioned earlier that the Ultimate X match, the very first Ultimate X match, is one of my favorite moments. Why the hell not? You know, it's Bentley versus Saban versus Kazarian. Holy hell, really made me say, oh wow. Wow, this is something new. Actually, and it's pretty good. There are some good moments on here, like Jarrett attacking Hogan in Japan. I remember that. And oh God, the scalping of Raven. Oh God, I'll get to that in a moment. That's another my most favorite moment that I remember from the company's history. And the other one is of course Elk Skipper, the most insane move ever. You know what I'm talking about. From Turning Point '04 was when he tightrope walks the top of the cage and delivers a Hurricane Rana. Holy hell, my God. I have never seen anyone do that. That was a very phenomenal move. I don't think anyone can ever do that ever again. But hell, those are some great moments. But as for the scalping of Raven, that was a very brutal moment. I'm gonna admit that right now. And for those of you that don't know the moment, I'll explain it to you right now. It was 2003, I think. Raven was embroiled in a feud against Jim Mitchell and the disciples of the New Church. He was taking on Shane Douglas in a hair versus hair match, and Raven was about to win. All of a sudden, the lights went out, and the lights come back on. Jim Mitchell and Vampiro, of all people, have stormed the ring, light him out, and Douglas gets the win. And then Mitchell continues to shave him bald, and as he's shaving him bald, like Raven's just bleeding like crazy. And I'm like, good Lord, it was just freaking brutal to watch, actually. But hey, it was a one of the most iconic moments in the company's history. Go Lord. But hey, it's something to think about, actually. So there are some good moments there. So I'd say check it out if you can find it. Very good set. Then I have here, why not? If I'm a fan of the X Division, why not get Best of the X Division Twin Pack Volumes 1 and 2? I've been looking for this for years, and finally I got it. Actually, I've actually had this for about 2 or 3 years now, so I'm really happy I have this. So thank goodness. I understand there's a Volume 3 and 4. If there really is, let me know. That way I can go. That maybe I can eventually buy it. So thanks, guys. So that's all the compilation ones. Then I'm gonna get into the peer reviews. Okay. This set here, this is probably one of the earliest of my collection. This one has Victory Road 04, Turning Point, and Lockdown. Lockdown, believe it or not, was one of the very first, one that's my second ever TNA previews I've ever seen in my entire career. So why not? Very good set, actually. But of course, I will admit right now, excuse any shaky camera work, that Turning Point 04 is possibly one of the best pay-per-views ever, in my opinion. All right. Then we have Destination X 05, one of my second favorites. Hard Justice 05, yep, with T. Ortiz, and main event between, Jarrett and Styles. Very good main event. Let's see, Christopher Daniels versus Shocker, a gauntlet for a gold. AMW versus the Naturals, and another tag team title classic. Pretty good stuff there. And then, oh yes, why the hell not? This is Unbreakable 05, okay? I'm giving this right now. This, in my opinion, is one of the greatest pay-per-views that in TNA's history. Okay, if you think otherwise, well, no. Watch it just to prove my point. Okay, you know what I'm talking about. That's not the main event. The main event is the match. You know what I'm talking about. Joe, Styles, Daniels. In fact, I did a review on this. Okay, so yeah. Look at my weekly wrestling reviews, and you'll hear me talk all about it. But I say, if you don't have this DVD, definitely freaking pick it up. It's a very good one. Against All Odds in 2006, one of the few ones I still got to watch. I got that as a gift. Hard Justice 06 as well. So another good one that I still got to watch. Actually, I did watch this one. Jarrett versus Sting, I remember that one. Styles and Daniels versus the Latin Exchange. Good matches on there. Then we have Hard Justice. This is the All or Nothing. Remember that whole little interesting storyline where Kurt Angle held all the freaking gold at one point in the company. Good God. But yeah, this was just an interesting show card. And of course, Doomsday Chamber blood match. Not so much, but hey, it's something to look into. Then we got, yes. Oh yeah. This is another crown jewel of my collection. This is Global Impact Japan. This one, this has all the matches from their World Tour Japan or / Wrestle Kingdom 2. Yeah, it's a very good. These matches are pretty darn good, actually. But what they don't advertise is that some of these matches are title matches. This match between Daniels and Wataru Inoue, that's for the Junior Heavyweight Championship. let's see, the Steiners versus Tomko and Bernard. That's for the IWGP Tag Team Championship. So yeah. So there was actually more than one title match on the show. Of course, this essentially this DVD and this event alone kind of introduced me to, New Japan and other companies around the world. So yeah, so I will say it's a very good show, top to bottom. I'd say for any fan, I'd say pick it up. You're really missing out because it's a very good show. Then we have Destination X 2008. It's an okay preview. Could do some work. The two stinkers on the show was Rhino versus James Storm, the Elevation X match, and the Fish Market Street Fight. But I will say that match was a little more entertaining than a technical match. But of course, I'm going to admit that. If it's going to make me laugh, then what the heck? I'll enjoy it, okay? If it's no technical masterpiece, why not, okay? So I will say good show, could be better. Then of course I got a couple of Cross the Line packs. This is one of them. This one has Victory Road 08, which has the Super X that year's Super X Cup tournament as well. Hard Justice 08, which was the one in New Jersey, which I really wanted to go to, but never got a chance to. I was away that week. Really wanted to see that. Why not? I could have enjoyed it. Maybe. Then we have No Surrender. That's another good one. Then we have another Cross the Line pack. This one has Genesis, Turning Point, and Final Resolution. I understand Turning Point is another one that's considered one of the best pay-per-views in the company's history, and I kind of agree because all the right people kind of won, even though it was not up to fan satisfaction, But hey, all the matches were solid. But hey, I will say, good show. Check it out if you can. Get a chance, get your hands on it, right? And then we have, check this out. This is Slammiversary 2012, actually. So yeah, believe it or not, when I found out that TNA actually had a pretty good pay-per-view that year, so I checked down and I said, wow, it was actually pretty darn good for that year. Like, all the right people won. It's a good show, top to bottom. Like, Rude versus Sting. Actually, I did a review on this. So yeah, look up my weekly wrestling reviews. I did a whole thing about this. Okay, so if you want more detail, find that video. Okay, then I have here a couple of Bound for Glory pay-per-views. Actually, so let's see, Bound for Glory 06, yeah, 06, the one from Chicago. This one I've watched like twice. Good show. Bound for Glory 07, this one I still got, one of the few I still got to watch. So 7. The reason why, because I understand this one is possibly one of the most famous promos ever. You know what promo I'm talking about? The Scott Steiner's Fat Asses promo. Oh my god. A part of me wants to do it, but I can't. I'm sorry, guys. But hey. I still gotta watch that. And of course, Bound for Glory 4. Jesus, that's a creepy looking Sting. It's kind of intimidating. Yeah, Bound for Glory 4. Yeah, I'm missing the first Bound for Glory, but hey, it's a good one actually. I'm not gonna lie. In my opinion, better than 2007. But of course, I have not watched it yet, but still, I enjoyed it because hey, it's actually pretty darn good. Then we have Bound for Glory 09, another one that I still gotta watch. Let's see what's on here. Oh. Styles versus Sting for the TNA World Championship. Kurt Angle versus Matt Morgan. Bobby Lashley versus Samoa Joe. I don't know why that was on there. What the heck? I'll give it a shot sometime soon. Just watch some of these in its entirety, especially these two. Definitely the Bound for Glories. And then finally, the somewhat recent event. This is One Night Only Extravaganza. Yep, why not? I actually enjoyed it. Just looking at some of the best talent that was on the roster at that time. Jerry Lynn versus RVD in a no DQ match. Aries versus Joe in a classic. An Ultimate X match, which features Zema Ion, Rubix, King, and Mason Andrews. My goodness, that's some good stuff there. So, I may eventually get the next, Extravaganza 2 maybe. I don't know. I'll think about it. So that's my TNA collection. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So be sure to thumbs up my video. Tell me about yours, and keep it tuned here for the rest of my wrestling collection. Okay.